Hello guys and ladies. Drop a like on your stream, bro. Stream elements bot running elements okay.
Baseball fans, this is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
How are you doing today? Do you have your mic mute?
Yes, I do.
URL.
Which one do you want me to do? What team do you want me to be on?
Atlanta Braves.
One of these two. Or do you want me to go against them? I'll go against them.
I don't know.
I'll go against Atlanta. At so at 9 innings. 1 clue. Clue skies. Okay. Don't forget to smack that like button.
Did you buy this game?
No, it was free. It's free. F-R-E-E, that's both free.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. It's Interleague Baseball. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane. Also the mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now.
This game is free right now.
Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
I think it's free.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
I didn't have to pay anything for this.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Ow.
Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side.
In PlayStation Plus.
Blue Jays
Yes.
go down in order, and now the Braves. Matt Shoemaker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, the maker of shoes, Matt Shoemaker. Split fingers his best pitch. Good fastball, not a great one. 91 to 93 miles an hour. Split finger is the key for Matt Shoemaker. Has the straight changeup to go along with it. You'll know if he's on early. Lots of swings and misses on the splitter.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
1-2 now.
Be right back.
Okay.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 outs.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Grichuk has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And
1, 2, 3. That's how I
next
get
to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
27.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting
I'm
fifth.
hitting good.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Smoke drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes.
Homer, strikeout, or walk.
Sorry for the blue screen.
Is when he does put the ball in play.
He changes the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Randall
I'll
Grichuk.
watch your first pitch.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
My church canceled for tomorrow, Sunday.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Josh.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Line drive to center field. Grichuk is there, 2 gone.
Batting 6th.
Here's Ender Inciarte. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Shoemaker steps into his windup. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Reese McGuire. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Acuna comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
At least I'm hitting, not striking out.
Now at the plate, Derek Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fisher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Hit weakly back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away. So stepping in, Matt Shoemaker. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Digging in, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Oh, high.
That's out
Deep.
of there.
That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Did I hear a home run?
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Did I just hear a home run? Yes, I did. I hit a home run.
Now batting.
Number 8. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
I'm not going to.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now batting, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first.
Why did you send me my own URL?
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Jays strike for a couple. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Swanson.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson.
In the chat.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are huge innings
Welcome
for
to
a team's
stream.
morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Welcome to
Ready
stream.
now,
How are you
Mike
today?
Soroka.
The
He
pitcher.
could be bunting here in order to stay out of the
Be
double
right
play.
back.
Roca.
First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. McCann, base runner at first with one out. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Now batting. The center
Shoemaker
fielder,
comes set. Here's the pitch. And
Acuna
it's fouled away.
Junior.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta. So here's the cleanup hitter,
Leading off
Vladimir
the
Guerrero
Blue Jays.
Jr.
One of the
third
keys
baseman.
to securing a
Number
win, they want to
27.
keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Blue
Here's
Jays,
Justin Smoke now.
the
He's
first
0
baseman,
for 1 thus far.
Justin Smoke.
Here's the first pitch to him. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder.
Stepping in
Randall
and ready for another
Grichuk.
shot, Rendell Grichuk, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and hit in the air to left.
Albies.
Gurriel is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting, the first
So
baseman.
the base is empty here with one away. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Bichette is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting,
Now at the
third
plate,
baseman,
Josh Donaldson.
Josh.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses there, 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, Reese McGuire. He flew out
Leading
in
off
his
for the
last
Blue Jays,
at-bat.
the catcher, number
He's
10.
ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Derek Fisher. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Down the first baseline. To second for one. On to Freeman, a double play.
Double play. Wow.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Matt Shoemaker. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Donaldson's up with it, and the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
The batter.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Shoemaker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swinging a soft liner, barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. No runs on one. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Left fielder, enter.
First pitch coming, here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Grichuk on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is going to get there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, number 8, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Line drive.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line, but speared on a hop. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 2-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Tyler Flowers will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swanson gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Fisher is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter,
coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Grichuk is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now
stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
I meant to do that too.
Ready once again, Derek Fisher.
Home run
runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is... Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Grichuk racing back into the bleachers and gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs.
More than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Gurriel
Over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
11.
up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Now
let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. A throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate.
No.
And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
The pitcher, your attention,
You know, D-Row, in
please.
today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is
Welcome
made
to
here
Stream. How
to
are you
end the
today?
inning.
Don't
So it's
forget
2
to
runs
smack that
on
like
4
button
base
and
hits. No
subscribe if
errors
you're
and a
new.
couple of men left on.
I'm playing
Start
the
of the
show
8th on its
19
way, but first
baseball.
Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said his hitters have not been able to lay off the first pitch at all. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it is when you're not getting hits out of it. We looked at the numbers, and they've already hit into 9 first pitch outs in this one, guys.
The pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Pitch.
Matt Shoemaker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
The batter, number 8.
Settling in now, number 8. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis on the run, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 offering. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very respectably in this one.
And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe.
Albies.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are... So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
No.
Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
I should have waited for...
Now batting. The center fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Randall Grichuk.
I better do something.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I was about to swing.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I'm going for it now.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains 2-2.
For the Braves, the third
in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11. Enter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2.
I'm switching it up.
Into the windup with the 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to
The
first.
catcher.
Boy, D-Roll, this looks like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Bichette has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Billy Hamilton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Please. These changes
First pitch on its way.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Josh Tomlin. Now catching and batting
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Francisco.
Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And the leadoff man will be set down here to begin the extra frame.
The right fielder,
Derek Fisher, the next to bat. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis is giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
They won. I don't know how. No.
So striding forward now, Matt
go.
Shoemaker. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The shortstop.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk has it in his tracks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
1 out.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Okay, fastball.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit sharply on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. Shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
It was
I didn't know he
pretty
was
obvious
going.
he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Popped him up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead.
Yeah.
Braves strand 1. Score remains 2-2.
32.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets it. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 8. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Can I call challenge? No.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now, already 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding in, number 13, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
I'm not giving up.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And the throw takes the
was
first
almost
baseman right
safe.
into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Freddie Freeman. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Josh Tomlin gets the W.
I won't be the Cubs. Who should I go against? Indoor, outdoor, outdoor, out. Golden Gate Bridge. I'm doing this one. Could count. After this game, hopefully it doesn't go overtime. Extra innings of it. I'll switch and do something else.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park. Ross Detweiler, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Paul Hamels is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95.
I don't like lefties.
Will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight. Change-ups.
I don't know how to.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. The guy's in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Abreu.
And that's taken for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Second inning. Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Ian.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Cheap.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Welcome to stream. How are you today?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Go back.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Double.
One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yohan Moncada. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yohan Moncada.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the left
In
fielder,
now, Eloy Jimenez.
number 74.
And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. Called strike 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And the spotlight today is going to shine down on outfielder and utility man Tony Kemp. Can beat you in so many ways. This is a guy every manager and every teammate wants on his roster. Can probably play about 6-7 positions and can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only on the base pass, he's got good bat-to-ball skills, and he can go get it in the outfield.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Moncada is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Stepping up now, Daniel Polka. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes ball one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swung on and missed. He's set. The 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Addison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. One away here to begin the third.
Batting eighth.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Scooped up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. At the plate, Adam Engel, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Engel ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Oh.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though. Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Don't want to forget about him. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
Now batting. The first
into the box, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Line drive to center field. Kemp patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Standing in, Yohan Moncada. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And another foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Yes.
And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I broke his bat.
Ready with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The relay throw. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he is out on the tag. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
That's good you stayed there.
Fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in
score anything
on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Number 2 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here's Daniel Ponca now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that'll get down out there. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Now a bunt attempt here. Engel has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Fouled away. Ponca stands at second with two gone. Popped him up. Lucroy has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Sox get one. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Just a tick behind for a strike. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The first baseman, number 7.
Digging in now, Victor Caratini.
Home run. Time. Ready?
First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Here we go. Right about now.
Hit back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next.
I was switched back. That's cheating. Because I went to bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw into second. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Standing in now, David Bodie. 0-1 the count.
That was a quick ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
I forgot. He was a righty.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the
I'll
zone.
do that.
Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short.
Anderson scoops it up.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th come.
Yeah.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
That's shortstop.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Anderson.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Jose Abreu will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Anderson stands at second with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Gonna walk?
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
Now batting, the third baseman.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Happ is after it, but this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Happ is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Now batting, number 74.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
0-1's the count.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A man left for the White Sox, but they hold a 4-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Albert Almora. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Tony Kemp. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Sanchez is there. And there are 2 away now.
I might not.
Now batting, number 2.
Sorry for blue screen, guys. I want to see who's on.
Digging in to try it again. Number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Okay. None of my friends are on, so I'll still do this.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Casilla gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, number 38. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 38.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
1-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher.
Striding in, Wellington Castillo. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup called, strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Up next for the White
Ready
Sox,
to deliver. Here's the first
center
pitch.
fielder,
Hit on the ground out to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polka sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Victor Caratini.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Addison Russell. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
In now, David Bodie. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Slow little grounder left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Hit to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. To the left side, but it's well foul. 7
AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Now a flare out toward right center. Happ moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Happ is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Anderson at second with 2 down.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So in now for Chicago, Tony Kemp. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I want to walk.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this one will bounce into the wall.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Number 60.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the catcher, Jonathan.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch coming, here it is. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. And the off balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
But
the first baseman, number 7.
Digging in once again, Victor Caratini, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard.
I'm doing nothing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Drilled to the right side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez, 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Number 70.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Coming to the plate now, number 38. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
A ball and no strikes. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The right fielder.
Striding in once again, Daniel Palka. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fouled straight back. 0-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. White Sox. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 48.
Stepping in, David Bodie. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Palka is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Albert Almora.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
So down is
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Palos get the win despite 3 errors in the field.
This would be in my
Ross
stream.
Detweiler
Thank you
is
for
the winning
watching.
pitcher of record. Call Hamilton.